Hi, I'm Keiko. This is a special issue of the newsletter. I'm going to cover one of the requested topics: how to ask someone to be your postdoctoral mentor or to do joint research with you. The person who requested this topic said it's very difficult. And I understand that. It's actually very difficult for native speakers of English too. How should you bring it up? What exactly should you say? It's not just about language. Here's an important thing to remember though. Earning a chance to work with someone is a long process. Not one phrase or one conversation will magically get you a postdoc position or research opportunity. You have to build a trusting relationship with this person over time. That said, there are things you should remember when you approach your future mentor or colleague. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. I'd also like to mention that since this is a sensitive topic, I asked my professional friends, both scientists and non-scientists, for their opinions in developing this lesson. I'm so grateful for their help and excited to share their invaluable insights with you. Let's get started. First of all, as you know, people are very busy at conferences. So it's a good idea to send them an email in advance and set up a specific time to meet during the conference. And since this newsletter doesn't focus on writing, I'm not going to go into details. But this email is essentially your cover letter. So explain what you do, what you know they do, and why you're interested in working with them. Make sure you link your work to the work of this person. So here are some of the things you might want to include in your email. I'm interested in your research because I've been working on, or I've been researching. This is similar to your current research on. So sending an email in advance is a good idea because it's polite. And also, if you feel you have only limited English, email allows you to explain your work more clearly and effectively. Now, let's look at some of the lines you can use when you actually meet them. As a starter, say, "Hi, I'm Keiko. Thank you for taking the time to respond to my emails. It's great to finally meet you in person." Then say, "Can I work at your lab?" Not exactly. You might want to get to the point quickly, but by doing so, you might seem rude or pushy. So be patient and focus on explaining your work and making connections between your work and their work. To do so, you can say things like, "As I have briefly explained in my emails, I've been working on," or "I've been researching." As you know, my research focus has also been. Similarly to your research on blah blah, I have been, or "I have also used X method to test Y." And one of my scientist friends had a great tip. He said most people in the States and Europe are usually interested in someone who is independent and who is genuinely interested in their research, rather than somebody who just wants to get hired and who would do anything that they're told to do. So it is particularly important to describe your work clearly. And when you talk about their work, don't try to flatter them. Focus on the facts and the scientific implications. Now, at the end of the conversation, say, "It was great to meet you. Please let me know if you're interested in discussing further by email." So as you can see, the first meeting is a place to let them know who you are and what you do. So they'll be interested in you. But during the conversation, if the timing seems right, you could bring it up by saying, "Are there any postdoc positions available within your organization?" "I'm interested in exploring opportunities within your institution." "Perhaps we could work together in the future?" But again, you have to see how the conversation goes and decide if you should bring it up there or wait until later. Now, we said writing an email in advance is a good idea. But if you didn't get a chance to do so, or if you just found somebody you would like to work with, you can say, "I really enjoyed your speech. I researched blah blah too." Or, "I just heard your speech and I was fascinated by..." And ask them, "Is there a good time to talk to you over the course of the conference?" Or, "Would it be possible to talk to you over coffee or something?" The goal here is to start a dialogue. Again, the expressions I introduced to you today are not going to bring you immediate results, because it's all about developing relationships. And you know how that takes time. But if you patiently build good relationship with them and show them that you've got something to contribute, they may consider it. And even if they don't at this moment, who knows? They may remember you because you had a good conversation, because you got them interested in you and your work, and they may contact you someday. So I hope some of the things I covered today will get you where you want to be in the future. Good luck!